What's up, YouTube? Timus here. Here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films and series coming out this week, whether they be theater, streaming, etc. Alright, the major films we have out this week, obviously we just had Superman this past week, doing great. We don't really have anything like on that level scale, but we do have I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is of course the requel to 1997's film. I'm definitely looking forward to see this. I do like the trailers. You got Jennifer Love Hewitt coming back, Freddie Prinze Jr. It's always nice to see Freddie Prinze Jr. Back on screen because I feel like other than that, little cameo he did in Clerks 3 or not Murphy Brown, Punky Brewster, the Punky Brewster revival that premiered years ago. You don't really see Freddie Prinze Jr. act a whole lot nowadays. I know he's really, heavy into WWE stuff. He actually has a Twitch account, which he's a pretty good gamer too, by the way. But it's great to see Freddie Prinze Jr. back. Jennifer Love Hewitt, you got obviously some new additions, like you got the girl who plays Quinn, Chase Sue Wonders Chase Sue Wonders. She's also in this. Of course, she plays Quinn on one of the best shows of the year, The Studio. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I am hoping it's a good one, but we'll see. Alright, something I'm not too excited for is Smurfs. Now, I enjoyed that first Smurfs movie. The live-action one for 2011, that was actually pretty enjoyable. The sequel was just okay, a little step down from the first one. The anime one they did with Demi Lovato was decent. But the trailer for this doesn't look all that great. This time around you got when evil wizards Razamel and Gargamel take Papa Smurf. The Smurfs embark on a mission to the real world to save them. They're supposed to go to the real world, which seriously, didn't they just do that? Wasn't that literally the plot point of the first film? I don't know. Maybe it's a good one. You got Rihanna, who I like. You got John Goodman as Papa Smurf. From Fred Flintstone to Papa Smurf. Why not? But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's a good one. Why do I say it? Alright. We also got Eddington coming out this week, which is the new Ari Aster film. It's actually his first non-horror film he's done. Of course, he is the director behind Hereditary, Midsommar, Beau's Afraid, probably his worst film in my opinion. And it's more like the pandemic. During the pandemic, a standoff between a small town sheriff and mayor sparks a powder keg as a neighbor is pitted against neighbor here. You got Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, who's in another film coming out next week, which I'll get you that next week. Of course, you got Emma Stone here. You got some cool cast members. It does look intriguing, so I'm all for this. Sign me up here. Alright. Now, we haven't really got a lot of films coming to streaming, though. It's a little dead with streaming this week. But we do got on Netflix Apocalypse in the Tropics, which focuses on the evangelical movement, pave the way for presidency Jair Bolsonaro, and poses the threat of a national democracy. I ain't interested in that, to be honest. We got Snoopy Presents a Summer Musical, which, hey, who doesn't love Snoopy? Of course, it's like a musical, a Peanuts musical, which, hey, Peanuts, I love, Snoopy, I love the Peanut Gang. Sign me up here. This could be pretty cool. Alright. Other stuff we have out this week, we got a movie titled Life After, which takes place in 1983, where disabled Elizabeth Bolova is sought right to die, sparking national debate after legal battles, and she vanishes here. And disabled creator Reed Davenport explores her fate and stories of relevance today. It's actually a documentary, so cool. We got something called Guns N' Moses, which stars Christopher Lloyd, Dermot Mulroney, Mark Feuerstein, and a former small-town rabbi becomes an unlikely gunslinger after his community is violently attacked. Could be interesting. We got something called Cool Fish 2, which I've never seen the first Cool Fish, where scumbag Chen Sanjin and the ruthless woman Zhu Fengmei, it's a Korean film, who broke up on the streets of Bangkok, unexpectedly becomes involved in a kidnapping activity by a criminal group. Okay, cool. cool. Again, I never knew there was a cool fish once. So, we got something called the Banish. After her brother mysteriously goes missing, Grace ventures into a dangerous wilderness to find him. As she uncovers horrific truth about his disappearance. Okay, that could be interesting. We got Finally Dawn, which stars former Stranger Things actor Joe Keery, Lily James, and William Dafoe. A young Roman woman during the 1950s is on the verge of becoming engaged to a man. She goes to Cinecittà to do an audition as an extra and trusts into the almost infinite night during she discovers herself. I like the cast list. You got Lily James, William Dafoe, so could be cool, I guess. Alright. We got St. Clair, which stars Bella Doran and Ryan Felipe. Haunted by mysterious voices, a solitary woman starts to kill people and get away with it. However, she soon discovers that she gets sucked down a rabbit hole that's riddled with corruption, trafficking, and visions from the beyond. Does look pretty creepy, so okay, I like Bella Doran, so why not? We got something called Cloud, which is about an extraordinary man who supports himself by selling things on the internet. Little by little, he attracts the resentment of people around him and has to fight for his life. Okay, cool. Now, this is actually one I'm really intrigued by. I don't think it's going to be playing anywhere near me, so I probably won't really see it until it may hits the web or whatever. But we got Sherry and Lamb Chop. Now, before Fred Rogers and Jim Henson, Sherry Lewis changed the face of children's television. A dancer, singer, magician, and ventriloquist, Sherry and her sock puppet becomes cultural icons. If you guys haven't seen clips of Sherry and Lamb Chop, do yourself a favor, give them a go. I used to always watch I was always more of a Mr. Rogers guy, to be honest, but I used to always like Sherry and that Lamb Chop. Like I used to rent video cassettes for shows and stuff. They are just really heartfelt to watch. I'm definitely getting the feels of, let's say, Won't You Be My Neighbor with this one, rather than Mr. Rogers' documentary. This definitely is a film that would probably make you want to be a better person, so I'm intrigued to see this one when it comes out. Alright, last, on the film front here, we got Guns Up, which stars Kevin James in his John Wick mode. Yeah, Kevin James as John Wick was not on my bucket list, but we got Ray Hayes, who's an ex-cop and a family man, who leads a dangerous double life as a mob henchman on the brink of leaving on the family, his final job off the rails. With the clock ticking, Ray has one night to get his unsuspecting family out of the city. And this actually does look pretty fun. Kevin James, I'm actually a Kevin James fan. I always love Kevin James. So I'm all for this. Sign me up with this one. Hopefully it's a fun one. Oh, you also got Christina Ricci's also in this. Luis Guzman. Melissa Leo's also in this. So, Kevin James, by the way, if you guys have not seen the slow horror movie he did, during 2020 called Becky, if you want to see a really different Kevin James role, go watch Becky. I remember seeing it. I'm like, that is not Paul Blart, but yeah, definitely a very different Kevin James role right there. Alright, now on the TV front, we got some interesting TV stuff this week. On Amazon, we got The Summer I Turned Pretty's final season, which I actually thought that show was pretty decent, so hopefully season 2 could be a good one. We also got on Netflix, Amy Bradley is Missing, a true crime series investigating the 1998 disappearance of 23-year-old woman from Caribbean cruise and her family's tireless search for answers. That does sound intriguing. I saw the preview for that actually too. I'm all for that. I always do like these type of true crime stories, and that could be something really cool. Alright. We also got Star Trek Brand New World Season 2, which I don't really watch, but I definitely know it has its fans. And last but not least, a show I'm actually intrigued by is called Untamed. It stars Eric Bana and Sam Neill in a vast expanse of Yosemite National Park. A woman's death draws a federal agent into a lawless terrain where nature obeys no rules but its own. That does look intriguing. I mean, you got Eric Bana, who's always great. Sam Neill, Rosemary DeWitt's also in this. I think Rosamund Pike's also in this too. Cool there. I'm all for this. Sign me up with this one. Last but not least, we got Billy Joe and So It Goes, which is the Billy Joe documentary comes to HBO and Max. I mean, that does look intriguing. Billy Joe is one of the greatest musicians of all time. So I'll definitely give that one a go. But that's pretty much it there. Let me let you guys. Which of these films or series are you interested in? Are you interested in I Know What You Did Last Summer, Smurfs, Eddington, The Summer I Turned Pretty, Guns Up with Kevin James, Jock Hospital? Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is him.